G-hole, you might ask? The G-hole is the dimension you enter when you're playing video games and you haven't taken a bathroom break for 2 days or spoken in so long you're about to lose the ability to speak, quite frankly. That's the G-hole, Jess, and you're right smack dab in the middle of it.
What's up? I'm Blair Herder. Welcome to the historic first edition of the G-hole. This jam-packed first includes news, reviews, a profile of old grandma hardcore, and an exclusive world premiere video of Fight Night Round 3. And, because I love you, I'm going to show you how to conquer Colossi in Shadow of the Colossus. Top that off with Redman, Fall Out Boy, and Hayden Christensen. You got yourself one hell of a show, so prepare to enter the G-hole. So you've logged over 200 kills on Halo 2 Online. That's nice. And you beat Resident Evil 4 in 10 hours flat. Congratulations. But before you go patting yourself on the back, I'd like you to meet a senior gamer who could probably hand you your ass in any game she sat down to play.
At first glance, 70-year-old Barbara St. Hilaire looks like your typical gray-haired bridge-playing grandmother. But behind those pastel oil paintings and board games lies her true passion, video gaming.
Rotten soul. Look at that. Guy took off. Hey, let's beat the cop up. I'm beating him with a baseball bat.
Meet old grandma hardcore, who's proven to everyone that, even at her age, the game certainly ain't over. Granny Babs is the matriarch of this video game playing family, but the crazy thing is she's the one that got him addicted.
Basically started with just arcade games. I got hooked on Mario. From there I went to Zelda, and from there it was all downhill.
25 years of video game play later, she's one serious gamer.
It's fun watching certain characters grow up, like Link in Zelda.
How many hours a day do you think you spend right now playing these games?
Kim says 10 hours.
You've played 24 hours straight. She starts playing and she doesn't stop for maybe, 8 hours later. I come in, Grandma, you want some dinner? She's like, no, I'll be there in a minute. Zelda Wind Waker. She fell asleep in the chair sometime around 4 a.m. This is just what she does. She's just a gamer.
Yeah.
And Tim should know. He writes Granny's blog.
My friends think I'm sort of strange.
I think you're going to hell.
Damn it.
Well, they're sort of right, if you're talking video game hell.
When I play video games, it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I'm a different person. But I don't like to be stereotyped. Don't feel like I want to sit in a rocking chair and wait to die. I want to enjoy life.
And enjoy she does. Granny showed me some of her killer moves.
Oh,
With our head off.
kind of scaring me a bit, but I like it.
That's fun.
So you beat this game twice already?
3 times.
Three
times.
She's even at the upper echelon of weapons.
So really, you have to go through the game twice before you have enough money to get it.
What video game have you been the most frustrated with?
That would have to be Psychonauts. And I never thought I would get through that thing. I mean, I swore like a sailor. Whoa.
Somewhere by us, a church is burning because of this string of curse words that she did.
Well, she hit me. Beat the out of you. How the does this run down the road?
She beat Ares and God of War.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
So I tried my hand at playing with Granny and she kicked my ass. Clearly time to go.
Now listen, before I leave, I have a favor to ask you.
Yes.
Would you please be our senior games correspondent at the G-hole? Please? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
What's that?
This is an Xbox debug. We're going to send you games that haven't been released yet. And you get to review them before they come out in stores and let everybody know how cool they are.
Wow!
Can you do that for me?
Thank you!
Oh, come on. I'd do anything for hugs. All right, so we have a deal? All right, this is yours. Keep on gaming. See you later.
Now here with his unique take on the industry is our special correspondent, Spanky the Monkey.
You know, there's a lot of talk about The Sims these days, because we all know how fun it is to be human. As if being human were the pinnacle of evolution. What about the proud simian tradition in gaming? I can trace my lineage to such classics as Super Monkey Ball, Ape Escape, and of course, probably the best video game of all time, Donkey Kong. And that makes me proud. So the game I'm all about this season is Peter Jackson's King Kong. I admit, the movie didn't leave me with high hopes. After all, it's another essentially apist depiction of a great primate dying alone and misunderstood. Believe me, no one was more ready to fling his own excrement at the screen than I. But after hours of kicking pink, hairless Homo sapien ass in the game, I had no choice but to give this game 2 opposable thumbs up. So next time you're at your console of choice, go ape. This is Spanky the Monkey for the G-Hole.
Thank you, Spanky. Any aspiring game makers out there looking for just the right star to voice your new character? If so, Reggie Noble wants a moment of your time.
Anybody who want me on a video game, come holler at my boy and me, 718-568-3655, Ellis Entertainment, holla.
Stay tuned for much more action here in the G-Hole, including a top-secret gaming tip, celeb picks from Redman, Fabulous, and Fall Out Boy, and me getting my snot box rocked when we go behind the scenes of Fight Night Round 3.
I'm Hayden Christensen, and you're in the G-Hole on Overdrive.
Fight Night Round 3, one of the most anticipated games of the season, is here. And just in case you're wondering what it takes to make the most realistic boxing game on the market, and just what it takes to get yours truly into it, we've got a ringside seat at EA Chicago headquarters. Eye of the Tiger, baby. Eye of the Tiger.
So I'm sitting here with one of the creative genius types here at EA, Mr. Kudo. That's one word like share. And talking a little bit about the game, about Fight Night Round 3. So did you guys bring in boxing consultants to play the game with you?
Yeah, you know, I'm a big believer in kind of the method acting version of video game making, where it's like, you know, if you've never actually gotten in the ring and boxed yourself, how the heck are you supposed to make a good boxing game?
One of the major things that you guys have above other people is how realistic your games are.
We actually hire, you know, Hollywood stunt people to come in, you know, pay them a rate for the day, and then that's what we do all day long, is just sit there and whack them in the face, get different, you know, kind of face ripples going, you know, so we can take that data and then apply it to the boxers in our game, so. You know, much like all the other things we do in the game, we actually work to capture, you know, realistic audio instead of getting it like computer generated. So, ironically enough, what it finally came down to is we had to bring in about a 100-pound dead pig, brought it in here to the office, lathered it up with some oil, and just sat here and pounded on the pig for just like capturing the noise to get those really realistic punch sound effects.
So you guys remember that next time you're beating up Roy Jones Jr., the sound on your glove hitting his face, it's a dead pig.
Yeah, so that's one of the things we really focused on in Fight Night Round 3 is getting, you know, the most realistic boxing characters in the game. So for our new Super Punch effect this year, we have this devastating punch impact where the guy gets hit, a whole like ripple goes through his entire face. For that stuff, we need to get exact mocap data of how their face reacts to getting punched so we can mirror that in the game. So why don't we put you through the whole process and then we can get you into the game. So we'll do the little photo shoot first, and then yeah, definitely looking forward to coming down and getting the facial punch capture for you.
I'm socked in the face.
Oh yeah, we'll do the whole 9 yards on you. So before we get you in for that though, we definitely want to get you in the right gear, so don't want to get any blood on your clothes, so
oh, thank you.
Why don't we get you dressed up in some nice boxing attire and we'll get going.
All right, here we go. What about professional boxers? They come in here and you hit them in the face?
Yeah, each of the boxers we have to do, you know, like the exact contour of their face, so it's important for each of the models to get the realistic look we're looking for, but they're a little probably more used to getting hit in the face than you are, so.
I'm not really worried about the side shots at all. It's the full-on, have you seen this man's hand? Look how big his hand is.
Yeah, there's more margin for error on the nose shots because it's like, you know, the side, you know, that works pretty nicely, but like right there, I mean, there's
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. It'll be impactful on you, don't worry.
What are you, Jack, the producers in the back like, gotta do it.
nervous?
I mean, I'm getting socked in the face, but I'll deal with it, you know? It's all good.
If it makes you feel better, I'm not nervous at all.
Can I pee though? Really?
You're really nervous, huh?
Dude,
So what Blair doesn't know is we're not really going to punch him in the face. I mean, come on. Do you think somebody like Bernard Hopkins is really going to come in here and let myself sock him in the face just so we can get a better graphical effect in the game? Blair, don't worry. You're not going to get hurt. Sorry I was in on it.
God, seriously.
Don't worry, Blair.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You guys got the camera going? We're not really going to hit you, Blair.
I'm sorry, dude.
We're just scrolling with
I think we should pop the two people that were most excited about me getting hit in the face today. Oh my God, how cool I look.
So the first thing we got is, here's your detailed head scan, right? So you can see, again, the detail of the heads that we got. What he actually builds is like a wireframe model of your head. And then we take all those pictures that we did of you earlier, strap it right around the head to create the model that looks just like you and get that in the game.
Wow. It's sad that I look much cooler in a video game than I do in real life. Flesh and blood.
Here we go with round number 1. He stumbles, looking like a beaten fighter.
This hurts watching, dude. Serious? Look at me.
Ooh, Hopkins counters with a huge hook.
Oh, I'm just so beat up right now, dude.
It almost sends his opponent to the canvas.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, Blair.
And he's on the canvas.
I think I'm down for the count. What do you think? I don't know if I can take any more, man.
Whatever you do, don't try to play a developer at his own game. No matter how good and capable you think you are at video games, it just ends up being very embarrassing.
Hey gamers, we're here in the G-Hole. My name's Kudo with EA Chicago, and we've got the premiere of the world-exclusive Fight Night Round 3 video, only on MTV's Overdrive.
Turn it up, so don't stop, get it, won't stop, gon' cop, gon' get it, better ask about it. We can rap, we can scrap, we can blast about it. Either way it go, I'm still gon' get my cash without it. So open up the door, another freak show, open up the truck, time to that's how we roll. Rock a party, rock a shot, hot off the molly, I'm somebody, you don't know, you better ask on the look, though. Meet up with it, now we see him at the crossroad. If he start acting wild, hit him with a crossbow. Infiltrate your mind state, bring it to a short close. Remind you what the wonder one of with. Try your luck, yeah. Better run quick if I can see my future guaranteed to be a sad song. Working with the drama and the drama that will bottom line, what respect, make it hand crack. Took the message and I ran with it. I never said Pops knew that one wasn't spitting English. The rules right the corner, I'ma bend it. Don't stop, get it, no need for a scrimmage. Gon' cop, gon' get it, better ask about it. We can scrap, we can rap, we can blast about it. Either way it go, I'm still gon' get my cash without it. So don't stop, get it, won't stop. Gon' cop, gon' get it, better ask.
Cheats, spoilers, unlockables, boss battle tips. Yeah, we got them all right here. So check us out as we unlock Shadow of the Colossus and show you how to take down some of the toughest colossi this game has to offer. Of the 19 creatures you've got to defeat in this sublime masterpiece, we've pulled some of the toughest and are here to give you the secrets to a swift and painless victory. For Colossus number 2, the ox creature, wait until the beast rears up, revealing the bottom of its two front hooves, and shoot arrows into the tender white underside. After the ox falls, climb up its leg and onto its back. Head along his spine to the first weak spot, which is highlighted right on his tailbone. Plunge your sword into that sucker. Enjoy the cheerful spurts of black blood. Now carefully work your way back up along his spine to the head. You'll see another weak spot on the top of his skull, and stab it. Pay dirt, baby. And the beast falls. The third Colossus, known as the Sword Guy, requires some clever maneuvering. Run toward the center of the arena to the stone slab and stand on it. Shoot an arrow or two at the creature to draw his attention, and when he swings his big-ass sword at you, dodge it, obviously. The impact of his hitting the slab will shatter pieces of his arm, weakening him. Now run off the slab and onto the soil and let him swing again. When his sword gets lodged into the dirt, climb up it and onto its arm. Clinging to his fur, make your way to the top of his head. He'll try to shake you off, so hold on. Again, stab the weak spot on his cranium. Make sure you keep an eye on the grip meter, because if you hold on too long, you're gonna get tossed off. Now, climb back down his back and take a rest on the ledge around his waist and let your grip meter regenerate. Make your way around the ledge to his front. Notice that light area on his belly? That's a sign that says, please, stab me here repeatedly. And down he goes. The flying vulture Colossus is one of the most baffling, but don't fear, we're here to help. Swim out to one of the nearby platforms sticking out of the lake. Face the Colossus and shoot an arrow at him, and when he swoops down for the kill, jump on the patch of fur on his wing nearest his body. He'll take you airborne, but don't worry, just hang on. When he stops flapping his fuzzy wings and goes into a glide, quickly make your way back to the end of his tail. That's the first weak spot, now do your thing. Climb back up his body and out onto the right wing. You must hit this one first to get to the weak spot, skewer repeatedly. Now do the same with the left wing, and it's Black Hawk down. He may be a lumbering, tortoise-like animal, but Colossus number 9 is no turkey shoot. Once the beast reveals himself, dash toward the steam geysers. Avoid his energy blast while you lure him directly over the steam jets. Now, the geyser will tip him partially onto his side, revealing weak spots on his ankle joints. Blast an arrow into both of those joints, and that'll cause him to topple. Run around his front, and you'll see his furry underbelly. Climb up and get on his shell. Now make your way to his head, and use that mighty sword of yours on his weak spot. Turtle Beast is no more. Colossus number 10, the elusive sandworm, is a head scratcher, but don't fear this slippery Goliath. Just hop on your trusty steed and ride ahead of him as he plunges in and out of the sand. When the worm rears his head, shoot an arrow into his eye. Blinded, the big boy will run into a wall. While he's dazed, run up on his back and stab the weak spot. Now he'll regain consciousness and you just repeat the process 2 more times. The result? 1 limp worm. And that's all you guys are gonna need to be lethal in the art of Colossi killing. Now, back in the day, celebs used to unwind by throwing hissy fits at innocent public servants, cheating on their significant others, and buying up expensive oceanfront property. Well, don't get me wrong, they still do those things. But they also do something that we do too, and that's play video games.
First things that I thought of when I got the role was, wow, this is gonna be really cool, but I'll get to play myself in a video game.
Hey, listen, Counter-Strike is my game. I'll be kicking their ass.
So I play this game Meteos, midnight till 6 or 7 in the morning, every day, for real.
Well, if you're like me and girls don't like you, video games take the place of girls.
Video games help you relax sometimes.
I know Madden is the game, but my 6-year-old son can beat me in Madden. I suck.
Started out on Pac-Man. My first game was an Atari 2600.
Ma, can you give me the new Xbox? Please let me get the new Xbox.
Hour or 2 a day to video gaming.
Yeah, I play video games pretty much every day.
My favorite game of all time is probably Mega Man 2.
Big fan of the Halo game. I just love multiplaying and killing your friends. It's just a good time.
I actually enjoy watching other people play video games. I'm sort of a voyeur that way.
I like pornography.
A lot of people like the second Halo. I like the first one.
Madden 2006 and then NBA Live.
Marvel versus Capcom.
SOCOM, US Navy SEALs, and all those kind of games. Not new tricks, but I'm kicking the butt out of these guys over here.
Final Fantasy X. I was so into it that I chose to drop out of high school to play that game more. Look where I am today, a world-famous rock star.
Pretend like that's your head.
Now it's all about reading the books. I mean, they got all the codes, everything. You read the book and get it right.
That was crazy.
I won the tournament over here, so.
Funny because my character moved exactly like I do in the Cyberpunk.
NBA 2K6. We did some music on it. For all my gamers out there,
A lot of Star Wars games, Star Wars Legos. Like that one a lot.
I'm very glad they're going to be sitting at home, just pressing buttons and not in any way doing any of the things that my horrible character does.
Hey, what's up? We're Boys Night Out. And you're in the G-hole, sucker!